that's ready, the five virgins with the oil. He's taking us. The foolish one's going to be left. They're going to have to go through the tribulation. Get your head chopped off. Then at that point, you run around mouthing you're a Christian. Well, the Antichrist is going to test you on it. So yeah, you will go through it. But he's going to take us out of here, us to have the faith in the blood of Christ and Jesus and his resurrection, his power, and are wise stewards and not robbing God and doing what God ordered us to do. Yes, we will be taken out of here. And John symbolizes the church being raptured. After this I looked, and behold, a door was opened in heaven. And the first voice which I heard was as if it was a trumpet talking with me, which said, Come up hither, and I will show thee things which must be hereafter. We'll see all this. God rained hell down on this earth, which he is, the vials and the trumpets and all these censers and everything thrown into this earth as far as his wrath being poured out like never before. We'll get to see this. It's like showtime. And immediately I was in the spirit, and behold, a throne was set in heaven, and one sat on the throne. And he that was sat looked upon like jasper and sardine stone, and there was a rainbow round about the throne, in the sight like unto an emerald. And around about the throne were 24 seats, and up on the throne, and I saw 4 to 24, this is God's government sitting around the throne. 24 elders. This is his government. Clothed in white raiment, and they had on their heads crowns of gold. And out of the throne proceeded lightnings and thunderings and voices. And there were 7 lamps of fire burning before the throne, which are the 7 spirits of God. And before the throne there was a sea of glass, like unto a crystal. And in the midst of the throne and round about the throne were 4 beasts full of eyes before and behind. This is God's cherubim, the guardian to his throne. I mean, God got some angels that scared the Jesus out of you too. Devil ain't got the only one that look. God got some sitting by his throne that was scary. And the first beast was like a lion, and the second beast like a calf, and the third beast had the face of a man, and the fourth beast was like a flying eagle. So this thing has the head of an eagle, the head of a man, the head of a lamb, the head of a lion, all connected with all these 6 wings and eyes and all around. This is the guardian to the throne of God. And the 4 beasts of them had 6 wings about them. Okay. And he cried, Holy, 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 God Almighty, which is, which was, and which is to come. Now God got angels that don't miss a beat, praising him all day long. For all you praise warriors out there, he's got angels that don't miss a beat. That's what they do. 24/7. Holy, holy, holy. God Almighty, which is, which was, which is to come. And when those beasts give glory and honor and thanks to him that sat on the throne, who liveth forever and ever, the 4 and 24 elders fall down before him that sat on the throne, and worship him that liveth forever, and cast their crowns before the throne. This is God's elders, God's government, and they're bound down to God. They're worshiping him. This is God's government bound down. Thou art worthy, O Lord, to receive glory and honor and power, for thou hast created all things, and for thy pleasure they were created. Whose pleasure? God's. We're created for his pleasure. He's the creator, we are the creatures. He don't need us to exist, we need him. He don't need us to validate him or decide what good God he is or bad God. He don't need our approval. As I told you, the very nature of being God is you're not fair. Do what you want. Just like if you designed a toy, decide to rip his head off and throw it into the fire. You have a right to do that. We play God on our own little minuscule level all the time, even as kids. We destroy toys, and some toys we take and put up in the house. Some we throw out in the backyard. He's God. He do what he want to do. And now you get to see the business of heaven is worship, the Creator. And I saw in the right hand of him that sat on the throne a book written in and written on the backside, sealed with the 7 seals. Now I'm going to go into all that. I'll teach on Revelations and prophecy later. I just want to give you an idea of God's house and the kingdom of God and what it entails. I hope that now you had a healthy respect for God's house and God's house rules. Because Christ himself told you. The same Brother Jay, I just read what Christ said. I'm just a messenger. Stewardship, giving God his tithes, his first fruits. Alabaster box, that's all part of it. Recognizing God's rights. If you don't do that, you're not getting into his house. You guys have sat in here, and you guys have sat here and soaked up teaching after teaching, and still haven't pushed that donate button. If you want to be a goat and be separated in the end, I'm telling you now, you will be. Stewardship, a very important part of it. Watch and pray. Have your oils. Be the 5 wise virgins, not the 5 foolish virgins. Okay. God bless you on this Easter Sunday. I hope this message has benefited you. And good evening, good day, good night to you. Be blessed in Jesus' name.